So, are you ready for the show today? Let's do it. Come on. And gentlemen, welcome to Chat Room with Max. It's a beautiful day, a wonderful day. We have a nice topic for you today. If you don't enjoy today's show, don't come back. Make sure you enjoy it, Sha. Make sure you enjoy it. So, without further ado, because I don't want us taking too much time today, without further ado, I'm gonna bring up our my in fact you know them already. You know them already. I'll bring up my brother Sam Soft, and then bring up my other brother Stanley, and then we begin the show. But before we begin, let's start with a word of prayer. I'm sure Sam Soft has not seen this, but let's start with a word of prayer. So
we are speaking tongue.
All right. Thank you, technician. Thank you very much. Now let's introduce to you the one, the only Sam Soft speaking tongues.
Where you was see this in that video? Nah, that be this guy be that Jeremiah.
Prophet Jeremiah. Yes. Yeah, in the church, he tell him member, we are speaking tongues.
Oh, so nowadays they practice tongues.
Now practice, so now language he even speak. Lakaleke, puta lakaleke.
Like, oh, okay, now I can't turn out to tongue because you know they understand what the woman
You don't see that she laugh. Everybody there they laugh because here was her language. Yeah.
But wait, which language be that?
I don't know. It sounded dumb. Dumb people don't come after me.
Okay. But she sounded like she was joking, no.
Oh.
Lakaleke, lukulaka.
No be lukulaka now. You know doing well. Yeah. When we pick up Stanley, then we shall review it again.
Exactly.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Stanley.
Hey, lakaleke.
Now which language is Stanley? You know what? Which language be that?
Now leke language. Now you don't know.
Leke language.
Stanley don't come with your own noise. It's leke.
Yeah, you hear leke putaleki.
Now leke language for real.
Now so leke the inside.
Leke bambo.
The guy say we are speaking tongues.
You remember leke for home those days now.
Yeah, that white bread, Abby.
If you fly like this, we say make he give us water finger.
Exactly.
Yes. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Hello, gentle.
Okay, fine. Welcome, strong men. Strong men. I don't know if it's because of the topic today that you are not gentle or you have promised
today the topic
not to be gentle. Yes. But let's try to take it easy today. Yeah. So I can see everybody watching right now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please do us a favor, okay? Do us a favor. Let us know who you are by typing your name in the comment section and where you're watching from. And then please share this video because it's an interesting topic. This is an interesting show. We need to get our subscriber count up to 20,000. Right now we're at 19,200. We need to get it up to 20,000, okay? So please, let's keep going. At least if you two start paying us, you never can tell. We can be paying tight and offering to you.
Very important.
Very, very important. So welcome to the show once again. So gentlemen, today we have a very, very interesting topic. In fact, today's topic is a reaction to a video. And the video is a narration of someone who sent in an email to one of my sisters on TikTok. And we're going to watch the video. We're going to talk about it. But today's topic is I married an ugly man and secretly used contraceptive. I married an ugly man. This my designer is crazy. See the picture of the man when go put. It's my ugly shot.
Making us sue us.
And why ain't go sue us? Allegedly, it's ugly. And then secretly used contraceptive. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Today has a lot of twists and turns and everything. So we're going to begin immediately. So gentlemen, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that, let's first of all begin with this. Do you think that the way a man or a woman looks is important in two people coming together to get married?
Stanley, go first now.
Well, yeah, it does actually, because I will speak from the genetic or scientific aspect of it. If by miscalculation the genes for ugliness is the one that the sperm gets or your egg gets fertilized by, then you will have a replication of the husband you married. But if somewhere along the line, the gene that expresses handsomeness in him tends to be in the sperm that fertilizes the lady's egg, then she might be lucky. Genetically, they say there's a 1 to 4 chance of having a replica that would have the either dominant or recessive gene of either partner, depending on what they carry. So yes, it really matters.
Okay.
So,
Some stuff, sir.
Are you trying to now the lady that is saying that she married the ugly man?
Oh, we're not talking about the lady right now. We've not brought the lady in.
We're just talking about the man.
We're just talking about genes. Does appearances matter in marriages?
That's why I'm talking about the lady now.
No, don't talk about the lady first. People don't know about the lady. Nobody, you're the only one now that know about the lady. Yeah. You have expo, so it doesn't mean you should now spoil the show, spoil the movie for everybody. We call it spoiler. Spoiler alert.
Okay. So, but do you know that there are some cases that you will have two spouses, and you see their children quite different from them, and they are biological children. You'll be surprised, and these children looks way better than even both parents.
Yeah,
So, because sometimes the children tend to resemble their uncles or their grandparents. So most of the time, it doesn't really fall on the parents that gave birth to them. They don't actually look. Some children actually look different. So it's not 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So by proxy, people should take a chance, even though one is ugly. Even though one is ugly, they should still take a chance because the children might not end up looking like either of them.
That is their decision to make.
Okay, let's take this comment from Jessie Chops. Jessie Chops is in the house, everybody. She says, Jessie Wealth watching from
Now,
wow.
what did you do for Ghana?
Lakaleke, Nekeleke, Putaleke.
Yeah, exactly. So play that in my head.
Jessie Chops, you need something special. You need something special.
Already in Ghana. This. Wait, is it Ghana? Saple Ghana? You didn't play this for Stanley. Stanley missed it. No wonder Stanley just saw it now.
No, it's true. The guy told the woman to speak in tongues, and the woman started speaking in tongues.
One more time.
He said, speak it again.
One more time.
Most start from beginning.
We are speaking tongue.
The woman said the laugh herself. Yeah?
Okay. And it's a language, Stanley won't die for laugh today.
Okay, let's be serious. Let's be serious, guys. I
How
can
can
see
you
people
how
watching
can
right
you
now. You've not
how can you
introduced
do
yourself.
be
Please and
serious
please
when
introduce
you are
yourself. Let's
playing
know
this
who
kind
you
of
See the kind of high jump when the man put the woman.
are. Okay. All right. Jesse Chops, welcome to the show from Ghana. I don't know the Ghana you're watching, you went to, but it's okay. You can claim to be anywhere. But
exactly.
yes, please let us know where you're watching from. Oh, we have a lot of viewers. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's do like we always do. If you're joining this show for the first time and you haven't done this, please like where you're watching this from. Hit the subscription tab, hit the notification tab so you know just when we're on. And then lastly, share. Share.
That's love and sharing. Sharing is caring. Caring is good.
Whatever. Let's
It's
continue
like
with the
the
show
orange.
immediately and ignore Sam Soft. All right. So today, right, we're talking about a lady who got married to this guy, and after she got married to the guy, she claimed that the guy is too ugly for her to have children with, and she decided to begin to use contraceptives, even though she knows or she knew that the husband wanted a child so desperately, and the husband was desperately in need of a child. So the way we got this video was there's this lady on TikTok. She asked people ask her for advice most of the time. So they will anonymously send emails to her, and then she reads out the email on TikTok. And then people like us, the TikTokers, those on FYP page and all that, would sit down, deliberate, and give advice to that particular situation. So today we have decided to bring that particular subject to chat room. Let's talk about it in chat room. Let's see how you guys react to this. Let's see what you guys think, and let's get the show going. So we have another comment that just came in. It's Healthy Jesse Chop. She says, appearance matter to me. No, appearance matter to me more. Okay, we see you. So now that we have enough people in the house, let's play the video. I wanted a lot of you to see the video. So if you're watching this after the show, please do well to make your comments, subscribe, and share. Okay, so let's go. Technician.
For the man I married. I am embarrassed that I chose him out of all the men in the world to settle down with. It was desperation. At 30, I was getting to that age where everyone began to worry. When are you going to bring a man home? What is wrong? Different prayers, different intercessions. My parents will always call me. They felt I was being very choosy. But the truth is that I never saw who I really wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Then came him. Let's call him Toby. Toby was a perfect gentleman, but Toby was short. Not only was he short, he was fat. He had the biggest pot belly I'd ever seen. Toby was also dark. We would call him the short devil. But Toby was a gentleman. Toby loved the ground I stepped on.
Yeah.
Toby was always there for my family. He provided everything I needed. My parents started pressurizing me. My parents told me if I missed Toby, I would have missed the perfect man God had prepared for me to marry, as he was my only chance at getting married in life. It wasn't too long. I don't know if my parents arranged a prophet to come to us. He came to the house and he told me how Toby was my future partner and that I shouldn't lose him. So I agreed. But the truth is that I was embarrassed on behalf of Toby. I could not see myself even kissing him. Finally, we fixed a date for the wedding. I told Toby I didn't want it to be on social media because I am not a social media person.
Hmm.
But the truth is that I was too embarrassed to show the world that this is who I was settling down for.
Sure.
A short, fat, big, pot belly man.
Oh.
Let's not even talk about the way he eats. He eats like a hungry tiger.
Yeah. Well.
He eats like someone who has never seen food in his life. He eats like he's dying the next minute. But this is who I was pressurized into marrying. I would never be seen in public with Toby. If he has a function, I will tell him I'm not feeling too well. If I have a function, I tell him they invited only the women. If I'm going to church with my husband, he's in front and I'm at the back. And
Oh,
when he's at the back, I am in front. In fact, when people ask me about him, I'm always denying. Let me also state this that I am a 6 foot lady,
mm,
a very beautiful looking lady with a curvy shape. I shouldn't have to end up or settle down with this kind of man. I have never posted my husband on social media, and I don't think I can ever post him on social media. The truth is that everything I need, he provides for me. Whenever we make out in the room, I always think of my ex, who was the perfect man I wanted to marry,
mm.
a tall, fair, and handsome boy.
Wow.
But you see, the man I married, that man, I know no one should ever feel this way about their partner, and I know it will break his heart when he finds out that I am not proud of him. I am embarrassed to call him my husband. I don't know for how long I can endure this. The money is good, everything is good, but you see the ugliness in my husband. My God, I don't know what to do. When we have disagreements, looking at his face alone makes it even worse. I don't know if I was just. I don't know what kind of pressure pushed me into this hell that I am experiencing right now. When we fight and he tries to apologize, and he comes and he's trying to smile, it makes me even more upset. I have been taking contraceptives since I got married to him. Because why would I want to subject my children to this manner of ugliness? Don't get me wrong,
It's
I do
wicked.
not want to divorce my husband. I don't want to end up single. In fact, if there's anything that scares me more, is to end up alone.
Ladies
But
and
now,
gentlemen,
I don't think this girl reading it is not the actual person. I think she's reading.
like I said earlier on, people send her emails and then she read their emails for
Okay.
people to advise. Yes. So,
Oh my
gentlemen, what do
goodness.
we think? Because the only thing that comes to my head is like a liki, 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 puta liki.
She said, she said, she said they call the man black ugly,
No. Black, fat, short, ugly
ugly
devil.
devil. He put devil. He even call her devil,
Put
Joy.
devil, put devil inside. Call a man a devil. Okay, if you're watching from home, please let's know what you think. Let's know
Really,
what you think we should tell this particular lady who is married to this fat, quote and unquote, fat, short, black,
black
ugly devil.
devil. Hey,
All right, let's take some comments before we
how would
begin.
you call a husband a devil?
We have Ina Wilbard in the house, everybody. She says greetings. We have Eugene Opala in the house, everybody. Welcome, sir. He says, I'm Eugene Opala watching from Just. Best regards to the chat room crew and viewers. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
We
sir.
have Uzovik in the house, everybody. Uzovik says, greetings, my people. Uzovik watching from Nigeria, from Massachusetts, MA. And then lastly, Jesse Chop said, no amount of desperation can push you to the person. I think we not I think I will not live with, or no amount of desperation can push me to the person I think I will not live with, or I cannot live with. Okay, thank you. So let's keep going. You've seen the video, guys. This lady married this guy that, apparently she doesn't love. The guy is wealthy. She's okay with his money. She's okay with how nice he is, but she's not okay with his looks. Let's begin with looks first of all. What do you guys think from there? Please and please, let's see it on the comment section. Rachel says, even God will not forgive that woman for rubbishing his creation like that. Ha, ha, ha. That's quite much. Okay. Jesse Chops is laughing. She said, she know well.
No,
Oh.
well,
Okay. So, gentlemen, let's go. What do you guys think?
Well, I think that, let me say this first to get it out of my face, because I'll keep laughing if I don't. She said whenever they quarrel,
Stanley, just imagine that this is the man. When they
that girl is
quarrel,
very wicked.
I get,
guys, this is a
she
serious
gets
topic. This is a serious topic.
So when did they quarrel?
He said that he
Continue.
quarrel. If the guy comes to apologize and he smiles,
If it's smart, yeah. Baby, I'm sorry. Say, go make a verse more. Guys, let's be serious now. Let's be serious. Let's be
if
serious.
he's smiling, they make a face.
Okay, now
All right, I got it out. All right. Well, well, this is what I think. Number one, I think it's a fictitious story.
It's not. It's a real story, and I have
No,
proof.
no. I think whoever wrote that story made it up.
No, I'm telling you, it's a real story because
I know. I understand
after
it's a
this,
real story that
no,
was
hold on.
written.
Let me tell you why I say it's a real story. After this, there are audios that both parties kept sending because it was a big issue.
Okay.
So it's not. It's a real life story.
oh yeah, okay. It's like everybody send their stories to the person
I
privately.
don't want to. I don't want to jump to the end of this because the
Okay.
man ended up finding out.
Okay. Huh.
Also, the lady was sending his audio and her audio back.
No,
and forth.
it was like
The-
the lady. I think the lady sends a message to this particular
So-
host.
Yes. So this host is a person that people send emails to of their
Right,
stories for. Stanley, can you adjust your camera? You're halfway out of frame. So these people send emails to this particular lady, Precious, on Instagram. By the way,
Anonymously,
she's a nice lady. Follow
so
her.
that nobody will. They do that anonymously.
Yeah, anonymously,
Yeah,
so
okay.
nobody gets to know who they're talking about.
Yep.
So what happened was this particular lady sent this email to this Precious lady, and Precious read the email out on TikTok like she always does with other stories.
Oh yeah.
And then after Precious read this particular story, the friends of the husband sent. I don't want to go deep into it. Let's talk about what we've watched so far. Let's talk about what we've watched.
Well, so this is what is my camera good now?
Yes, your
Yeah.
camera is good.
Okay.
Then Dave, we see you. Welcome to the show. He said maybe he's broke because money not fine. No, the guy is wealthy. The guy spoils her with money. Actually, she said
No,
it.
why
She
would he-
said
why-
she
it's not
likes
a
the
broke-
money.
She married him because of his money, as a matter of fact.
So this is what I say. This is medicine after death. She's crying over spilled milk
Okay.
already. Okay.
Okay.
There is nothing that is good based on her description. When she says he's a nice guy,
Yeah.
a nice guy will not be eating the way you are describing him. A nice guy will not be all that you say that is so bad about him. The only thing that is nice, maybe, is his money.
Correct.
She also said he
Everything
treats
else.
her nice.
Huh?
She said he treats her nice.
With the money.
With the
No,
money, no?
he's nice to her. He's kind to her.
Well, kindness, a man who eats like there is no tomorrow, or
Exactly.
that's it. It just negates everything nice about him.
It's only the money that makes him nice.
The money is what makes him nice.
Exactly.
There's nothing else.
Because even when he's eating, irritates her.
Irritates her. She doesn't go to church with him and stand on the same place. He's either before or she's ahead of him. They don't go to parties together. They don't do nothing together. She's as in grossly ashamed of the guy. And I wonder how she was able to stand side by side with him on the day of their so-called wedding. And just like I think it was Jesse Chops said a second ago, for a lady who describes herself as a 6-footer, very beautiful with all the curves and shapes and all that, there is no amount of pressure that will push you to that kind of guy. Ladies of that nature would rather end up or stick it with the ex, even if he cheats on them. At least there's something to show forth. Do you know how much pride women take when they go out with their husbands and they stand beside them? So before a lady settles for a guy, she's done the mental pictures. She's looked at the guy, looked at herself in the mirror, and said, what kind of kids are we going to produce?
Okay.
And with that, she makes a decision. So I don't think I mean, there's nothing to say to her at this point. It's spilled milk. You're only torturing the guy. If you know you don't want to do it, simply go to him and ask for the marriage to be called off.
Well, she said she doesn't want to be single. She doesn't want
That
to
she's
be
not being true to herself. She's wasting her time and wasting the guy's time.
She
Okay.
said she doesn't want to be single. She's scared to be single. At the same time, she doesn't want to let the man go. So my question is that what do you want? Like the last week we talked about some women, some females don't know what they
They
want
don't know what they want.
because now you want the man, you don't want to lose your marriage, but at the
Mhm.
same time, everything about him disgusts you. In secretly talking about him this way, you are not happy with him, but at the same time, you don't want him to go. What is going on? We are confused. What do
You
you
All
know,
right.
want?
the truth is, she's not really married to the guy. Mentally, she's not. And
Clarify.
from everything she has said, mentally, in her mind,
Hmm.
she's not married to the guy. That guy is not her husband. Perhaps maybe the ex is. That's who she calls the perfect guy that she would have married. And my question is, what stopped you from doing that? What was
Okay.
the pressure that made her not to settle with that guy and skip him and come settle for a short, fat, pot-bellied guy that she calls the Black Devil?
All right. So let me give let me give a brief summary of what we've been talking about, the video we just watched, so everybody tuning in would be able to catch up with us. But before I do that, please and please don't forget to like where you're watching this from. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Please and please do not forget to hit the notification tab so you know just when we're on. And lastly, don't forget to
Share,
share,
share, share.
because
There's love in sharing.
okay. So
But
so far guys.
why do you always make a break so that I can continue? And then when I continue, you will say something.
Okay. 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 So far, right? We've been talking about a lady who got married to this guy. And anyway, she didn't want to get married to this guy initially. She was dating someone else, but her parents pressured her to get married to this guy. The parents, she doesn't know if the parents brought in prophets to come and tell her this guy is your future and all that. And she ended up marrying the guy. She hates the guts of this guy. She doesn't like the guy in any way because she described the guy, quote and unquote, fat, short, and ugly, like the devil.
Black, ugly, like the devil.
Like the devil. And she also said the guy's eating and alone annoys her. The way he eats as if there is no tomorrow, as if the world is ending today, as if his life has finished, as if rapture is happening, you know? And she furthermore said that even when she's angry at the guy, when the guy does something and she's angry, that when the guy tried that his smile alone makes it worse, makes the situation worse. When he comes, it makes it worse. You know, she doesn't want to be divorced. She doesn't want to be single again. But at this point, she's in a quagmire and she needs help. What do you guys think she should do? We've had comments from Stanley, a little bit from Samsoft, a lot from Rachel and Jesse Chops. Rachel said that even God will not forgive her for rubbishing the man like this, God's creation like that. You know, that was too harsh. Ina, furthermore, says that woman does not love the man, period. Rachel says, did she not see he was ugly before she married him? Now money blind how. Okay. We have Choma watching all the way from Abia State. Welcome, Choma.
Welcome.
Um, Heaven Grace says hi. Okay, welcome to the show, Heaven Grace. Uzavik says she likes the money but dislikes the look. My sister, just endure it. Would you rather get married to a broke, handsome guy? Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Chama says she doesn't love him from the onset. Yes. Now let's now add the twist to it. She furthermore said that she has been using contraceptives so she doesn't give birth to ugly children for the guy.
Hmm.
She has been using contraceptives so she doesn't give birth to ugly children because it will pain her to born ugly children and dislike the children like she dislikes the husband. So, Stanley, I see you about to laugh.
There's something I like about this girl, this woman.
Go ahead.
She seemed like a faithful wife because she has not talked about like going out to cheat because she's using contraceptive to prevent pregnancy from the man. meaning that she has been keeping herself, managing it, even though the man is not good enough.
But she
We
said
don't
whenever
know
she's
that
having
yet.
sex with the guy,
We
She's
don't
still,
know
she
that.
all she
but that doesn't
notices.
mean that maybe there's the mind cheating, but she's not physically cheating.
She hasn't said it yet. She didn't say. We don't know if she really does that. I
Yeah,
mean,
but with the way she
But
described
based on
everything,
what we have right now, Sam Soft is on
yeah,
the right.
yeah,
Is on
with what she's
it's on a
talked
roll for
about,
something.
that
Yeah. So what do we think about the contraceptives? Do you think she it was okay for her to begin to use contraceptives so she doesn't give birth to children that looks like the man, so the children don't annoy her when she's angry at them?
well, in a way, I think it's good because it will save another life from coming to Earth and being, what's the word, neglected by a parent and putting a child through a difficult time on Earth when they didn't ask to come. So, on that ground, I give her kudos for that. On the other hand, I think it's wrong. She needs to back out and go find somebody that she thinks she can procreate with and get the quote unquote handsome children or beautiful children from, and not waste this guy's time. I bet you there's another ugly woman out there that is waiting to meet with this ugly man so they can continue the stream of ugly
reproduction of
children.
ugly people.
No, seriously, what's the point?
But let me ask you, but what is the definition of ugly? Because
Not
somebody can
attractive.
be ugly to someone and be beautiful to somebody else.
Exactly.
That one,
Exactly.
Minister Mex is showing us that one. He said
It's
that
the
one is ugly.
technician, it's not me. But
But
yeah,
I think that she should not waste the time of the man because it's not fair for the man because
Yeah.
the man needs children. In the mind of this man, all these years, I don't know how long they've been married. In his mind, oh, I'm married to this woman that loves me and I love her, and I'm waiting to have children. And probably a man will be thinking maybe he has a problem, or maybe uh, God has not they've not found favor in the sight of God in terms of having children. This man will still be praying. Maybe he's going to pastor. They'll be praying all this while. Um, Maybe he has not met the right prophet to catch the woman.
okay.
Your wife is using.
Chama said, Chama said, that's a wicked woman. I agree.
So that's the one.
Wicked woman.
I'm telling you, that's actually
Rachel
very.
says, all that she mentioned as issues are superficial and could be improved honestly.
Hmm.
Okay. Rachel
That one.
furthermore says, that's an evil thing to do to that man. But let's save those innocent kids.
Uh-uh.
What if she gives birth to a kid like the man? She may end up disliking the kid too.
Ah, she agreed with Stanley.
Uh-huh. Chioma furthermore says, if she can't be with him, then let him go, Joe. Taking contraceptives to prevent pregnancy is so mean. Karma is real. Okay. Okay. Well, so this is what I think, right? This is what I think. I think that from the onset, the woman knew she doesn't want to get married to this man. The family knew that the woman did not want to get married to this man. The man probably knew that the woman does not want to get married to him. But with pressure from the family of the woman, her parents, she decided to marry the man because prophet came and said, oh, God said this is your future. And she decided to go with that. Let's first of all pause right here and let me ask this question. Do you guys think, everybody watching, do you guys think that God actually tells people who to marry anymore?
No. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So go and find. You don't. The only thing God will do is He will give you uh, directions, and but your own duty, you're the one that will pick the wife for yourself. That's why I'm saying you have to be attentive, be selective, and then you be ready for the Holy Ghost radioactive
And
activity
don't come.
when
And
finding
don't
a
come.
wife.
And don't come. Okay, Stanley, do you think God tells people or shows people who to marry?
No, since the time of Adam, when God picked a wife for Adam and Adam blamed God, God does not get involved in that business again.
Yep. Yep. And that's my stance too. I'm in the same position with this gentleman. God will not. So when people come and say, "Oh, God said you should marry that person," I'm sorry. Hello.
I tell you a story that happened while I was in Uniben back in the
Yes,
day,
sir.
many years ago. In my campus, there was this fellowship. I won't mention their name, but there was this sister who came and told a story of a brother. I think it seemed like something like this, something close to this. The girl doesn't like the guy. The guy wants to date the girl and marry her when they get out of campus. So one day, I think the president also, they worked something out
Mm-hmm.
and went to the sister's room. And you know how they do it those days, like the white garment church. Ha, ha, sister, 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 rabba, ba, ba, ba. Sister, sister, thus saith the Lord, brother James is your husband. Brother James is your husband. And immediately the sister jumped into the spirit. Rabba, ba, 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 ba. Shika, shika, shika. Thus saith the Lord, God forbid. Brother James is not my husband.
Lakaleke, mekeleke, putaleke.
Lakaleke, lakaleke. Thus saith the Lord, he's not my husband. You know, I don't think this
Back
idea.
in that you know this story, yeah, has
Ah,
happened. This story has happened to me many years ago in Saple. I went to minister in one church, so I was ministering, and the people were so blessed. All of a sudden, this sister just came with excitement and handled the microphone, and she was just, maybe she's like an evangelist. She was talking, preaching. God, saying, I believe God, and you are you're my husband. She was saying me, I'm my husband. I looked the girl,
mm,
and
hallelujah.
after she finished speaking, talking, then I think I hold the microphone. I say, God did not tell me that you are my wife. So I said, the God that told you that you are my wife will tell me. When he tell me, then I will believe what you are saying. Because
Mm,
some people always like to use God to,
yeah.
because you know what? They feel that because you're a Christian and you love God so much, if they say God, you will fall for it. No. If somebody come to you and say, God say, you need to wait for God to speak to you too.
It's not even just that. It's not just that. I think a lot of people sometimes get so our brain is very complex, right? The mind is very complex with hormones, neurotransmitters, everything going around. And when you see somebody you like you see that fine girl, you see that fine guy, you just take it in your head and you think about that person small. And then you go home and you sleep a little bit and then you dream. You dreamt you are seeing yourself with white garment. Pa, and then the guy is by your side with his black tuxedo. Ta ra ta ta, and then you say, "Oh my God, thank you for this revelation. I found my missing rib." No, it's not a missing rib. It's a missing, misplaced information in your brain. But still, that is what happened in this situation where a prophet came, told her, "Oh, this man is your future." The parents persuaded, and this girl decided to just marry the guy, let everybody leave her alone. And from the way the girl spoke, you could see from her email that she's afraid of being alone. I'm sure she was getting advanced in age and she didn't want to be alone. A lot of girls these days. I'm glad that's beginning to ease off right now, but a lot of girls are under pressure to get married. When once you reach 23, your parents start asking you, who are you bringing to us? Who are you bringing to us? When are you getting married? Can't you see your mate? Can't you see your friend Precious? Can't you see this one? They're all getting married. All those pressures, I believe, led her into this particular decision, and now she's regretting it. So let's take some more comment. We have Uzovic. Uzovic says, resemblance is 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance. She can take a chance and just pray that the kids resemble her now. What if it's the other way? The result is the other way. What will happen? Dande says, it's wrong because the children can't be ugly because it's now both blood mixed together. He go shock you to produce normal children. Example,
Um,
Adam.
don't
Adam.
worry. Example.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not the one that said it, too. Yeah, it's done, Dave. But this is it. This is it, right? There is a 50-50 chance of who the child will look like. The child can come out looking like both of you. The child might not even look like both of you.
The child can even look like their uncle or their grandparents.
Yeah, it might look like your uncle. Like I know, I for one, I look more like my uncle from my mom. That's my mother's elder brother. You know, I look more like my uncle, but vocally I sound like me and my dad. We talk alike, blah 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 blah. But I look more like my uncle. So it could happen in that way. But the woman did not want to take a chance. She did not want to risk it because she's proactive. She's thinking ahead. She doesn't want to hit the children. So Healthy Jesse Chop says, nope, I don't think God tells us who to marry, but He gives us an insight of what you will see. So it's left for you to choose. Okay. Chema was laughing. Eugene says, if the story is real, then it's very unfortunate. I think there's a spiritual undertone. She needs to draw close. She needs to draw closer to God and go for.
And then,
It's under heavy yoke. Which yoke?
I don't understand.
Now we do the talk 90 days.
Which yoke now?
We tend to spiritualize things too much. And that's how
Yeah.
we got into this problem,
Exactly. Because she already saw the man and all the descriptions she gave about the man, she already saw it before she even
Ahead.
entered.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's no the deliverance right now is going to be waste of prayers for her.
Yeah, because clearly, well,
Because
God
she doesn't
can make
even
her
want
to
to
begin to
leave.
love the guy for real.
Huh?
God can make her to begin to love the guy for real. You never can tell. God can
But you
put
know
you.
what?
But let me help you.
Rachel's comment there was like, maybe if some kind of adjustments made,
Have we
I
read
think
the
about
comment?
that.
Have we read the comment?
Yes, we
Oh,
should go
where
back
is it?
to it. It's like something if there was if the kind of adjustment made for the man to change his dressing, change the way.
Interesting, they do anything. Did you hear when the woman say when she dey vex, the guy can't smile at her, he go vex her more.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me
How
tell you
dressing
why.
go change
Let me
her?
let me tell you
Dressing can
why.
never change it.
Let me tell you why. What that Rachel's comment can be helpful. Because
cannot.
because she doesn't want to leave, she doesn't want to leave the marriage, right? So she should go
Yes.
to that option of asking the husband, honey, can you exercise so that his big tummy can disappear?
It's not. See, let
The
me
guy
tell you the
face,
truth.
the guy face, they annoy the woman.
Not be belle. If
Not be
not
just
belle,
belle.
she not get. That's not the problem.
She mentioned the
She
pot belly.
gets,
She mentioned pot
she,
belly.
That's an added description. The
yeah,
main problem is his facial appearance.
yeah.
And she can go to the dentist. The dentist can give him fake teeth.
Will the dentist increase his height because she said she mentioned that she's
She's short.
6 foot and the guy is short.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you. Let me
Deliverance
tell
no
you
go fit
what.
change am.
Let me tell you. If you read in between the lines of her comments, she wants to leave, but there is no option available yet.
True.
If she finds an option now, she's gone.
Jackpa. Yes, but
this is the right time for her to leave if she wants to leave because there's no baby involved.
well, the story is going to get very, very interesting. It's going to get very, very interesting. So let's take this comment from Uzovic. Uzovic says, God gives us the free will to pick and choose who we marry or whom we marry. Rachel says, ha ha ha, at Victor, even that 50-50 is risky. See me way go bomb replica 2023 version of him papa. Image. Imagine say him papa no come fine. Oh Lord. How they call risky? Very risky.
Oh
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that comment because what if the pikin not come look like 12 now? He can't look like just the man.
boy.
The man gene come strong pass. What go happen?
Well,
This Rachel,
No, she's right though. She's right. She's right. So she furthermore says, I don't believe God will tell you who to marry. We all have the free will to make that decision ourselves.
ourselves.
Eugene says, okay, I read this already. Uh, Healthy Justice of Chop says, these days God don't give anyone husband or wife. After after Adam fall, remove his hand. Though. Okay, after Adam fell, God
God
removed his
removed his
hand
hand.
and
Choose
brought okay,
let him give
and
you
then he
direction.
gave us the free will
He
pretty
said,
much.
pray
That's
to
his free
God,
will.
let him give you direction. I think that's what she means.
Yeah. Uzovic says, come to think of it. I wonder what will all look like if Adam and
Yeah,
he did not finish.
exactly.
you said
This
what?
is a
Read
very
that.
good
He did not
this
finish
thing.
it.
You said
I
what?
wonder what we all would have looked like if Adam and Eve were ugly.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, no. It doesn't mean that everybody.
Excuse me,
Okay.
hold on. The
It does.
man where this woman complain about saying ugly, not the product of Adam and Eve.
Well, you know
Exactly.
the way
What do you want to say, Stanley?
Oh,
the way God arrange our genetic makeup to this. There are different cassettes in each gene. The one that expresses itself is for facial expression, for example,
it's from the
is what
CDs.
comes out.
It's not from cassette.
No. The gene, the gene structure. I use the word cassette because they are little tiny segments of
I
it,
said no, they did again. MP3.
Now CDs.
or see anyone. The one when it come out and express itself. Now that one I will show.
So that's
That's
the
why you
dominant
see
gene, pretty much.
sometimes that
Yep.
okay, I give you a good example. If two sickle cell carriers, right, marry, there is a 1 in 4 chance that they will get a sickler. But the rest, there's a 1 in 4 chance they will get a sickler, and also a 1 in 4 chance that they will have a child that is perfectly normal.
Really? Two sickle
Yes,
cells?
yes, yes.
Really?
As long as both of them are carriers. If both
Okay,
of them are carriers.
so if we're talking about sickle cell now, according to Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics, right? You have AS, right? You draw the A to put on the other A, that's AA. You draw the A to put the S, that's AS. You draw the S to put another A, that's AS. You draw another S to put another S, that's SS. So definitely from that first generation alone, you are definitely there's a high chance of you having one AA among 4 children, 2 AS, and 1 SS. That
Right.
chance is there. So based on what Stanley is saying is genetics, right? It depends on whose gene is more dominant, pretty much, that would influence the
So how do you
not so handsome or fine gene.
how do you determine whose gene is
That's where we don't have control. Well, science actually is playing into that now, but they are
Yeah.
not there yet.
Yeah.
We cannot
Scientists can actually pick the sperm that will be fine, long hair, brown eye, shiny eye, tall gene. And then they can fertilize the egg with it. And then the woman will born fine children. Even children will find person.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of people are doing it now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing it now.
Yeah.
So she can try that. It might work for her. Let's keep going. We have Dr. Adora in the house. She says, good evening, lovely people. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We have Ina Wilbur. Ina Wilbur said, physical looks couple with money matters
for this woman.
this woman. Well, I think the physical, the money also matters, but the physical was more dominant here.
Yes.
Okay, Ada is saying I'm hi to Don Dave. Okay, Healthy Justice Chop says, was she not looking at all these things before entering the marriage? She's high on colos. That she's high on something. I don't want to say this something. Now they said maybe the girl has a low self-esteem. No, she doesn't have low self-esteem. She's fine. She said it. She's fine.
Knows
6
what
foot.
she wants.
She's tall, sexy, figure eight shape according to her description. She's proud of herself. But the man, okay, we have Akwachi Irene. I hope I pronounced that name right. Akwachi Irene. Welcome to the show. I believe this is your first time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. She says, that woman need to talk to the man that sued his wife for being for burying him ugly an ugly child. He thought she was beautiful because she had done so many plastic surgeries. Yes, I know that story. We've talked about that story before, where a woman did some plastic surgery, married this man, the man married this woman. Last, they gave birth to ugly children. The man eventually found out how the woman originally looked before the plastic surgery, and he sued her to court. And he won, definitely. But right now, with this particular issue now, what do you think the woman should do? Because it's getting serious. This is a serious matter. What do you think? Eugene has suggested deliverance because of some spiritual influences in there. Some people are saying the woman should just leave.
She doesn't want to leave.
Uzovik, she doesn't want to leave. Uzovik is saying the woman should just take a chance. Maybe it might be 50-50. The child might look like both of them. At least her own part will balance up. What do you guys think? Dan Davy said physical attributes does not determine the self-esteem, but the mindset. I'm sorry, sir, because the thing is this. Most of the times, the way you look actually boosts your self-confidence. It makes you say, oh boy, I'm fine, oh waiting, check me out now. If he talk, if he yarn. Yes. But if you are not looking that good, you can't look at the mirror and say, oh more look at me, oh I'm fine. You'll be deceiving yourself. In fact, at that point, we'll call it you're being delusional.
But how do we define this fine self? Where did this fine come from? How do we now describe that this person is fine, this one is ugly?
Okay, please, on the comment section, let's know your definition of handsome versus ugly. What do you think handsome means? And what do you think ugly means?
And I bet you're going to see difference for everybody's perspective of defining beauty, because the beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I know saying everything go quote me that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know saying everything go quote me that.
Because
what you're trying to say, Samsoft, is if someone that is not so beautiful sees that man, she might see that man as beautiful because she get hope. Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly. Because for instance, like me, I'm tall. I don't like tall ladies. If you are tall, close to my height, forget about it. It's not going to work. Because I don't like that tall height.
You just disenfranchised a big set of prospective ladies just now. So
I know all these fine ladies that are watching that would have been saying, "Who is that fine man?"
I know,
who is that fine man?
You just knocked them out, right?
You just knocked them out. Now you have lost them.
Just now. They don't go.
No.
They're the ones that are not tall. They have hope. They keep hope alive.
So let's begin with Samson. What's your definition of beauty?
Beauty is in the eye of somebody that for instance.
No, what is your definition of
beauty?
Okay,
now beauty. My definition of beauty is like when I see what I like is beautiful.
That's not a definition, sir.
You want me to break it down to slim, tall, or fat, small, or round?
Okay, what is your spec?
My spec. Depends.
Stanley, please, sir, what's your definition of beauty?
Well, no one man has a specific definition of beauty. We men, and you and I know that beauty to us is in different shades. And
exactly.
And you could meet the lady today and think she's beautiful until you meet the next one. And the next one, and the next one.
Shoot down the left already for you.
All right.
Okay.
Why are you quiet?
Why quiet? Oh no, I was actually. Yeah, I was trying to.
You see, some guys would say, "Man, I like that lady lips." But the nose, I wish I could take that nose from A, put
You're
B
gonna-
on. So it's like Sam said, it's what you see that that you like. You know, there is no one clear picture of beauty. Anybody who says there's one is not being true to themselves.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, okay, okay. All right.
Okay, now, Minister Max,
Yes,
what
sir.
is your definition of being fine or beautiful?
My definition, you mean?
Yes,
Okay.
you heard me.
So, my definition of beauty is someone who is smart, someone who is smart,
Mm-hmm.
someone who is attractive.
No.
Oh, here we go.
You're delving away
Is
from
it your definition?
it. Give
You
us
agree for my own
physical
just now?
Even if
You
I'm
agree
being
with my
vague, is
own?
it your
physical attributes
yes?
of what
I'm
beauty
giving
is.
you. I'm giving you
We
physical.
understand all the intelligence and all that.
Yes.
Exactly. We
No,
know
you
the
did not tell
intelligence.
me.
Forget
You did not
intelligence.
tell me. You did not tell me, Minister Mex. What is your physical, the attribute definition of beauty? No, you say
Okay,
what's
that's what we
my own
mean.
definition.
That's what
But
we
that's what
mean.
we mean. Yeah,
And
start
that's what,
again.
I
go
should start
on.
again.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
Okay,
on.
I will start. Are you ready? Are you ready? Before I give it, let's take this. Let's take this brief commercial break. We'll be back. Okay, we'll be back.
Hi, so glad you are here with us today in Chat Room with Mex. I am Kay and I hope you are having fun. Please subscribe, like, and lastly share. We need to let the world know what we are enjoying here today in the chat room. Now let's go back to the show.
Okay, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, as you enter this week, tell them, tell your enemies, anybody that wants to put you in trouble, I jump and pass. It's not me they will carry and put in trouble on the internet. It's not me. We are wiser. Eh? It's not me. It can never be me. It can never
They
be
cannot
me.
catch you like that.
Just like that, they want to catch me. Yeah? They want to catch me just like that. Yeah? Hey, it can never be me, somebody. Okay, let's take some comments before we continue. Woo, we have a lot of comments. These guys have just made us miss all these comments, but we shall take them. We shall take them. So, Chama says, divorce the guy or accept your fate. I like that. Uzavik says, beauty is in the eyes of the non-beholder. He's making that. I believe that's a joke. Okay. We have another comment from Dan Dave. Dan Dave says, maybe she got married thinking he will do such. Do such. Cash.
I'm waiting now.
No.
Dan Davy.
Don't mind him. Ina says she need to be open with her husband and discuss the matter at hand, including the contraceptive, which is preventing them to have babies. Connectivity is very important. Uzovik says, do you guys mean beauty with or without makeup? I'm lost on it. Thank you, Uzovik. May God bless you.
Not true.
Raise your hand and say Lakaleke.
Lakaleke.
All right. So, all right. Now, after all this happened, something happened with this woman. Something harsh.
She was
Something
busted, eh?
tragic. Something happened with this woman. Technician, are you ready? Okay. Make sure you're always on key. You're always fast doing things quickly because we don't like to waste time. Now, this is what happened with the woman. Technician?
He had the biggest pot belly I'd ever. I'm sure you all remember this story about the woman who was complaining about how ugly her husband is and the fact that she has been taking contraceptives so that she does not give birth to ugly children because her husband is too ugly. In fact, I
Yes.
didn't even post the part 2 of this story and only God just, He knows why I didn't post the part two because I've been so busy. I haven't gotten around to posting the part two. In fact, some of you were even angry at me that I didn't post the part two of the story. That part two is even worse than the part one because the things that she sent to me. Anyways, that's not the point now. I woke up this morning and I checked my email as usual, and I saw that she had sent me email. She was complaining. She was telling me that her husband ended up finding out that she wrote the DM. So I had to send her my phone number to call me because I'm not understanding. I'm the husband. No, that there was no name. We used to be, few people can remember. There was no name to particularly show that she was talking about the man. But when we spoke on phone, she was telling me that someone actually sent the video to her husband, like casually, because the husband was shot, or maybe his friends they were trying to tease him or something. I don't even know, you know. So when the man was listening to it, everything that I was describing about him, actually, he felt it. It was like this was coming from his wife because he has been feeling some type of way with the way the woman is always, dodgy about them in public. So he now checked his wife's phone. I don't know how that happened, sha, but he checked his wife's phone and he saw that the wife was following me on TikTok. He checked our conversations on TikTok and he saw that the wife had never sent me a message on TikTok. He went to my Instagram and checked if the wife was following me. He also saw that the wife was following me. He checked her DM but never saw anything. Then he came back to my TikTok and he saw that my email is actually linked to my profile. So he clicked on my email and he gave him like my email address. And now he now checked the woman's outbox and typed my name. And he now saw that the woman actually sent that story to me via
Away.
um her email. The man said he does not want to marry again. And this woman, remember in the part one, she says that she does not want the marriage to end. She does not want to divorce the husband because being alone actually scares her. And to be honest, this man is a good man. It's just the fact that he's very ugly. She also mentioned that the husband is not even particularly annoyed that she sent the story or I posted it. That the main thing that was getting him upset was the comment section. The people in the comment section made matters worse for him. That when he was reading the comments, he was actually crying. And he
Okay, let's stop here. Let's stop here. Let's stop here. Nisha, take it down. Take it down.
So now
So-
that she's been busted.
My brother.
Well, there she has it. What she was looking for.
Exactly.
She got the answer.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying this show right now. I hope you're enjoying what you're watching because it takes us a lot to bring this kind of content to you. Technician, cue the next tape.
Please, ma, let me talk to my husband, please. Please let me talk to him. I can't leave him now. I just realized that I love him now, please. I can't go back. I can't live without him. Please help me talk to him. Help me talk to him. It was all a mistake. I'm begging you, ma. Help! Help! Help!
Technician.
Hello.
All right, you guys now see what I was talking about. I told you guys it's gonna get real. I told you don't play. It's gonna get real. So why you open mouth?
I don't so.
I'm sorry. Although it sounds like it's real, but this looked at it's cooked. It's dodgy to me.
I've told you already, Stanley. It's real.
Dodgy to me. It sounds very dodgy.
It's real. It's real.
How do you come from such a very explicit and cruel description
Exactly.
of a man that you
Right.
said you don't love, you don't like being seen in public with him, to,
Now you dey
oh,
cry.
I just realized now that I love him. I can
Because the
do-"
guy caught her.
No, this is so crazy. She has, I need to apologize to that guy that made that comment and said she needs some
Okay,
deliverance.
Stanley, hold on, Stanley.
She really does.
I dey go
She
through,
needs deliverance.
Normally, my marriage is private. and I don't want it to get to
This
the
is the
public.
guy
I know
now
people don't know me.
responding.
I know nobody knows who this issue they're about, but I know people around me. People when they're around me, if they hear the story, many of you won't know. Say, okay, maybe not me. But the truth of the matter be say, I am really pained inside that she could feel this way for me. I never knew that I have been living with the enemy.
Hmm.
I never knew this.
Exactly.
You know, calling me ugly, calling me fat, big tummy. It's not my problem. That's me. That's my nature. That's how I don't know. But what have I not done for this woman? What have I not done for this woman? Is it her family? Took care of them? Took care of her? She goes on trip abroad. She drives her own car. She has money in her account. I buy her gifts, jewelry, goods. There is no trip I go abroad and come back and I don't give her gifts. I don't buy her expensive things. This shit. Listen, the whole thing, the thing that pains me the most is the contraceptive she's taking. You know, I've been beating myself up. I have been killing myself up. I have been thinking that I was impotent. I've been blaming myself, thinking that I am the problem in this marriage.
You see, I said that too.
I thought the problem for us being childless has been my fault. I never knew my wife has been taking contraceptive, not to get pregnant, not to give me my child, not to give me a child. Madam, this is really hurtful. And I tell you, I don't know how to come back from it. All I want now is for her to just come back at things and get out of my house. I am telling you. She should come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, I said something about
ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time at this point. We're out of time. We need to go. But please and please join us next week as we talk about what we think the guy should do. Because this is very painful. This is very, very painful. You got married, your wife says you're fat, you're ugly, you're black, you're short, your stomach is like drum, you look like the devil. And then she said, the way you eat as if life is going to end tomorrow. Join us, same time, same place, same station, Chat Room with Mex, on Sunday, 4 p.m. Boston time, 9 p.m. Nigerian time, as we break and dissect this situation into pieces. Stanley, calm down. We'll finish this matter next week.
This
thing
Calm
is
down.
crazy.
We'll finish
Man.
it next week.
Look, let me tell you something, and I know we're out of time. Are there video recordings? Do you have any picture or video? I'm not talking about picture now.
Of how the woman looks?
And the lady.
It's anonymous.
Yes, anonymous. We said that
The
before.
reason I'm saying this is this. I'm pretty good at judging.
Ozovic says the guy voice sounds handsome, self.
Exactly.
I really don't even
exactly.
pity her. I really don't pity
sound
her.
like a young guy.
God
really
bless
don't
you.
pity
He
her.
sound like a young,
very
young guy.
Wilbard says such behaviors makes it difficult for a man who I heard to ever settle and trust a woman again.
Look, that guy is not an ugly guy.
I don't think
Healthy Justice Shop says the girl is high on colors. You and these colors, what is it with you and colors?
I don't understand. Now the Ghana, if you're going to learn that colors.
I don't know. Fatuma is in the house, everybody. Welcome, woman of God. She's in the house. She says, wow, what a wife. Yes. So, guys, stay tuned next week. Till then, don't send emails to people saying your husband is ugly and fat and looks like the devil. Okay.
It looks like the devil. So that one I go pay the guy pass.
No, the one that is paining the guy most is when the guy found out that she has been using contraceptives.
So, yeah, that one was very painful. Yeah.
That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. Terrible. That is really, really bad. Yes. Oh, Abike Inka is in the house, everybody. Welcome to the show. So, from Stanley, what do you have to say to our people before we leave?
Well, no comment, honestly. my mind is racing at 1,000,000 miles per hour because this thing is unraveling in a different format for me.
Yep, I told you.
I'm beginning to poke into this story.
I told you don't play.
I'm poking into it. There's more to it than they're telling.
Oh yeah. There is. There's a whole lot to it than you're telling. So, Jesse Chop says, "Oh my God, this guy gets sweet voice. So Max, I better connect. Yeah, so that you two can go and abuse him. That he's short, fat, and ugly and black and looks like the devil. Now, so now they start. So, Life with Yoma is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Say she's in the house. Welcome to the show. Healthy Joseph says, Max, please don't end this show now. I beg. No, we have to go. We have to go. I know. Next week we're going to rebuttal on the guy's angle because the guy has said a lot, a whole lot. You know, this woman now is saying she wants the guy. She doesn't mind. Now the guy is not ugly to her anymore. You know, so Samsov, what do you have to say before?
Before Sam, please, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, please.
Yep.
For everyone out there, before you make any decision of this nature, please look very well before you leave, so that tomorrow you don't end up like those who, after they get married and they are sleeping on their bed at night, the day of their honeymoon, and turn to face each other and they scream blood of Jesus.
What to be this?
Not knowing who they are married to, that's lying beside them on their bed. So please make sure that you look very well and you don't end up in this kind of situation if this is real.
Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Samsoft.
Well, it's not like she did not look very well. She saw it. So what I will say is that it's not like you are seeing what you want to get. Don't be pressurized by anybody.
Yes, don't let anybody pressurize.
Don't allow anybody to pressure you over who to marry, because you are the one that is going to wear that shoe for the rest of your life. So my advice is that go for the person you love and you actually know that you can stay with that person. Not some say because my parents put pressure on me, that's why I'm going to do it, or because the pastor saw a vision, that's why I'm going to do it, or because my friends say, oh, he can take care of you, that's what I'm going to do. No, do it because it's something you want.
Yeah. Okay, so Ina says, a topic very insightful. Well done, gentlemen. Chioma says, this show sweet me. Well, wait for next week. Next week will sweet you past, because we're going to unravel some more truth. Like Stanley said, so many things have been going on, so many things needs to be figured out. We're going to go deep. We're going to bring out a lot, and then we're going to share it to you. Please and please, even though you've watched this video, share the link to your friends so they can also go and watch after this. For me, all I have to say is thank you very much for watching. And technician, can you please cue my comment? Because the only comment I have is, if you see somebody that you think is ugly, please and please, just do this. Just do this. Okay? That's it. Okay? In case you don't get it, just do this.
We are speaking tongue.
There you go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.